Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a look at the monitor under $200 in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 10 best picks, and we'll talk about what you look for before buying a monitor under $200. You can find links to all of the products we've mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Sceptre 24 Professional Thin 75-1008 IPS Monitor. This monitor from Sceptre has a screen size of 24 inches and an aspect ratio of 16:9, which supports screen resolutions up to 1920 x 1080 with a refresh rate of 75 Hz. The monitor comes in well under the $200 budget, and it is a TN-type monitor, which means it should be a decent budget monitor for gaming. It has a slim profile, which means it shouldn't take up too much space on your desk and should be a good candidate for a multi-monitor setup. It comes with two HDMI ports that can convert to DVI, which gives it some versatility. These connectivity ports made it a good choice for hooking up my console and quickly swapping to it when I'm feeling the urge for some console gaming. It is Vesa Compatible, which further lends credence to it being a good candidate for multi-monitor setups. Moving on to the next at number 2 with HP 23.8-inch FHD IPS Monitor. This monitor from HP comes with a screen size of 23.8 inches, which means it has an aspect ratio of 16:9 and can support resolutions up to Full HD or 1920 x 1080. It is an IPS-type monitor, which means that it has excellent image quality capabilities and should be good for graphic design work, which makes it one of the best cheap 24-inch monitors. The response time is 5 milliseconds, which isn't very ideal for top gaming, and the refresh rate is only 60 Hz, which also isn't great, but they are serviceable and should serve well enough for casual gaming. This is especially useful for me and my setup because I have a tendency to lean way back in my chair, which throws the viewing angles off. With this monitor, I can just tilt it down and then everything is fine. The number 3 position is held by ViewSonic 32-inch 1080 widescreen IPS monitor. This ViewSonic monitor has a large screen size of 31.5 inches and an aspect ratio of 16:9, which supports a screen resolution of 1920 x 1080 with a refresh rate of 60 Hz. It is an IPS panel monitor, which, when considering its large screen size, would make it a great option for a centerpiece in a multi-monitor setup for professional graphic or video work, and one of the best computer monitors under $200. It has a response time of 8 milliseconds, which, coupled with the low refresh rate, makes this a poor choice of monitor for gaming, and it is not the best 144Hz monitor under $200. The frame is very slim and sleek, which further adds to its quality as a piece in a multi-display setup. It also has Vesa compatibility, so it can be mounted on a Vesa frame. Next at number 4, we have Samsung C27 398 27-inch curved LED monitor. This is the second curved monitor on this list, provided by Samsung. It has a screen size of 27 inches, which has an aspect ratio of 16:9 and supports a resolution of 1920 x 1080 with a refresh rate of 60 Hz. This is a VA-type monitor, which means it is versatile and can support many different kinds of activities at a decent quality. The response time for this monitor is 4 milliseconds, which is on the low end for gaming monitors, but is still better than many of the monitors in this list. The 60 Hz refresh rate holds it back regarding gaming, though. It comes with a DisplayPort and an HDMI port for connectivity. In the box, the monitor will come with an HDMI cable, so you don't need to purchase one separately. The number 5 position is held by Dell Z1419 x 23.8 IPS Full HD. This Dell monitor is a 23.8-inch IPS panel monitor with a 16:9 aspect ratio that supports 1920 x 1080 resolution at a 60 Hz refresh rate. It has almost no input lag with a response time of 5 milliseconds, which puts this monitor firmly at the bottom of acceptable response times and refresh rates for gaming. It will be capable, but in comparison to other monitors, it will be sorely lacking. This is not a good option for a $200 gaming PC setup because of its poor viewing angles. It can certainly serve as a cheap HDMI monitor for professional work, but there are cheaper options on this list that will perform better. The number 6 position is dominated by AOG C24 Curved Frameless Gaming Monitor. The AOC Agon C2040 brings some extra speed to the sub-$200 market, though its price can sometimes be a few dollars over $200, depending on where you buy the monitor. The 24-inch 1008 display isn't offering much in terms of size or resolution, but it's an effective pairing. And the resolution makes it all the easier to have your system push for the display's max 165 refresh rate, which comes smoothed out with FreeSync Premium. The fact AOC could still bother to sit the AOC C2040 onto a highly flexible stand at this price is a big bonus. It's punching well above its weight class for color gamut and accuracy, even offering exceptional uniformity across the display. But where's its still visuals excel? It struggles a bit with motion. Ghosting can be a bit extreme in the wrong conditions, and no overdrive settings fix that. But it isn't always distracting in games and beats Coronas. Moving on to the next at number 7 with BenQ 2780 27-inch 1008 by Pbiip LED monitor. The BenQ 2780 is a nice, utilitarian monitor. It comes on a pretty straightforward stand that only offers vertical tilt adjustments, but you can always swap it over to a Vesa mount. 3 HDMI ports let you set it up with multiple devices. The DisplayPort is notably lacking here. For a neater setup, the included basic 2.5 speakers are helpful, though they aren't loud enough to fill a room and can be a bit harsh when maxed out. It can also run FreeSync. Just don't expect the HDR feature to do much for you. The display isn't that bright, and enabling the HDR mode just saturated the colors to the point of making the display wildly inaccurate. The number 8 position is held by Acer XF240 bmjdpr. Acer's XF240 is a rare and affordable gaming monitor. It's a 24-inch 1008 display with a 144 Hz refresh rate. It's compatible with both AMD FreeSync and NVIDIA G-Sync, which ensures smooth gameplay no matter the brand of video card you own. The XF240 is well built for the price. It feels sturdy and includes a stand that has height, pivot, tilt, and swivel adjustment. Most gamers will have no need to buy a third-party stand or monitor arm. Still, the Acer XF240 is superior to the other budget gaming monitors we've tested, many of which have only a 60 Hz or 75 Hz refresh rate. This is the best budget monitor for hardcore gamers. Next at number 9 we have HP Pavilion 22.21.5-inch Full HD 1008 IPS LED monitor. This monitor from HP is teeming with value. Having stripped away almost all unnecessary extras, the small monitor boasts a high-quality IPS panel and 1008 IPS resolution, which is an ample pixel density for its 22-inch screen. While it's on the small side, 22 inches is a big step up from most laptop screens. Its crisp IPS panel and space-saving stand give it wide appeal for writing, coding, or browsing the web. Standing in as an upgrade from your laptop screen is likely where this generalist HP monitor will shine the brightest. It's not the best choice for gaming with a native 60 Hz refresh rate. Also, this monitor's stand only adjusts for tilt, and it's not compatible with third-party stands. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Acer Nitro VG240 Pbiip 23.8 inches. The Acer Nitro VG240 keeps almost everything basic so it can deliver a 144 Hz refresh rate with FreeSync support at this price point. It sticks to a compact 24-inch size, doesn't go past 1008 IPS, and doesn't upgrade the brightness level beyond the typical 250 nits typically found at this price point. The buttons on the back don't quite line up with the on-screen display. Awesome, but at least it does use a directional joystick for some of the interactions. But it's bright enough for a modestly lit bedroom gaming setup and looks good enough while gaming. We didn't notice any ghosting or coronas while playing, so it's managing a high pixel response time even without pushing into overdrive settings. That's a boon for anyone looking to get a competitive edge in a sports without needing an expansive budget for hardware. That's all for today. We upload computer and accessories product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.